What's up, everybody? This is TeknoBlast with another video here just for you. I did enjoy the two beta weekends for Battlefield 6, and it was fantastic. It was a great game. It really just brings you back to what Battlefield is. I've been a fan of Battlefield since Bad Company 2 plus the Vietnam DLC, which I think is still the best Battlefield that's out there. Now, with saying that, this Battlefield does feel a little different because after the weekends were over, the beta weekends were over, I went to play 2042. Now 2042 on itself is a great game as well. There's nothing wrong with it. It's patched up, fixed up, everything. It's a really smooth game, really fun game. And I had to dust off dust a little bit when I went back, just because the controls were different, the mechanics were a bit different too. But I still enjoyed it. It was a fun game. Now, what is frustrating in listening to some of these guys on YouTube and TikTok is that it doesn't feel like Call of Duty. It doesn't have rank. It doesn't have kill streaks. You know, we want these things like in Fortnite and Call of Duty. And the one thing I can tell you, and this is what a lot of people have said, is that if you want that, if you want the Call of Duty feel and you want the Fortnite feel, then just go play Fortnite and Call of Duty. Don't even dive into this game because you're not going to be satisfied unless those changes. This is very idiotic that people want it to be another Fortnite, another Call of Duty. Why do you want this? Is a totally different game, right? I have 6 points here, 6 bullet points here that kind of defeats the argument of these stupidity where people say we need kill streaks, we need ranked players. No, you don't. No, we don't. If you want that type of game, stick to what you know already. Stay in your lane and stay with Call of Duty and Fortnite and whatever else that has those kill streaks and skins. Oh God, the skins are the worst. Those are just idiotic. I swear, just a waste of money, and people are really stupid enough to pay for that. Except I will be paying Helldivers and the ODST skins. However, in the grand scheme of things, of all the years that I've been gaming, that'll be like the second time I bought skins. But going back to the idiots that, want Call of Duty and Fortnite feel in Battlefield, because that's an idiotic comment. So I got a few bullet points here. Why Battlefield doesn't need ranks or kill streaks. This is an objective-based gameplay. Battlefield's identity is built on teamwork, capturing objectives, and large-scale warfare, not individual bullshit rankings and chasing kill counts. That's what they want. They want to be number one on the leaderboard because that's how they feel good about themselves. That's the only thing they're good at, is to make sure they're on the top of the leaderboard. Look, I could play a medic, I could play engineer or a recon. I could play any of the classes, and I can be at the top of the leaderboard without having that many kills because I'm playing my role as whatever class I'm playing. Number 2, the scale of the battles. With the massive maps and vehicles and dynamic environments, Battlefield isn't designed for small arena style ranked system. It's about chaos, war, and not esport precision bullshit. Again, go back to Call of Duty if you want that. Okay, this is about teamwork. This is about working together. This is about communicating. And if that's a little bit too much for your Call of Duty people and your Fortnite people, then you have no business being here on Battlefield. Number 3, teamwork over stats. All right. Again, this is about teamwork, working as one instead of individual ego bullshit. Success in Battlefield comes from squads working together, reviving, resupplying, repairing, and pushing objectives. Ranking systems only encourage self-stat padding play, which is true, which is why they want kill streaks, skins, and bullshit that they want over a Battlefield. They're not going to get it. DICE may have some smaller maps, which has always been in a Battlefield game. Domination has always, at some point, they started adding domination for smaller maps, which I enjoy as well. Because sometimes I don't have time to play 20-minute, 30-minute rounds, and domination is one that will take about 10 minutes to play. You have to think about not yourself and your stupid stats. You got to think about the team, your squad, and the overall team that you're on. Number 4, immersion over arcade mechanics. Kill streaks, airstrikes, nukes, UAVs, whatever there else is, breaks immersion in a game that already has a natural large-scale destruction. Jets, tanks, artillery, players give players those tools from the start. Okay, you get the tanks, you get the helicopters, you get the UAVs, you get a lot of equipment to be able to play and help your team out. Again, for your team, not for yourself. And there's the number 5 is the different player identity. Call of Duty and Fortnite thrive on competitive ladders and flexing kill counts because I'm number 1. I got 25, 30, 50, 100 kills and I'm number 1. Battlefield thrives on cinematic, unscripted war stories that don't fit into rank-driven matchmaking. Understand that there's an identity between all the games. Battlefield, it does not fall under that category of stat padding. And number 6, okay? Number 6 is choice already exists. Players who want ranked killstreak heavy experiences already have Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty then if that's what you want. And Fortnite. Why try to get your bullshit methods in Battlefield? If that's what you want, then stick to the games you know. Battlefield should stay unique instead of chasing the same bullshit formula. That's my arguments there towards this bullshit about people wanting ranks and skins. God, the skins are the worst. I was like, I don't want to start battering somebody that looks like a cartoon. If I want to do that, I'll play Call of Duty. And I have. I've played Fortnite. I've seen all those skins. While some of it's funny, it's just, it throws off for what the game is. But that's what they are now. You know, it's skin driven, kill streak driven, player count, kill streak, kill count driven. That's what those games are about. And then there's a game and a place for that. And you have it in those 2 games. You don't need that in Battlefield. So if you disagree with my points here, hey, go for it. Put it on here on the comment section down below. And let's talk about it. Let's argue about it and see what you guys got to say. Because my stance is, keep that bullshit over at Call of Duty and Fortnite. And if that's what you want, stay in that fucking game, not in Battlefield. Peace.